What's up, YouTube? This is Cooking with Doug, and I'm back again with my 8-quart Ninja Foodi. And today for you guys, I'm gonna make some jerk barbecue drumsticks. Doesn't that sound crazy? Well, I was in my meat market today, and I was gonna make something completely different, but I forgot that they close their meat cutting machine, whatever, at 3 o'clock. So I'm in there at 5:30. So that totally rerouted what I was going to make. So I saw this in the meat market, and it's spicy jerk barbecue sauce. That sounds very weird, and I want to try it out. Now, I didn't season the drumsticks with this barbecue sauce yet because I didn't get a chance to marinate it. I probably marinated this for about 30 minutes, in my refrigerator. But let me show you what what my marinade was. I gave it a lot of help, but I'm in the mood for some spicy jerk today. So, by all means, when you do it, if you can find this, just marinate it overnight in your chicken, and you should be fine. But if you only have an hour or 30 minutes or no time to marinate, then you might want to follow something like what I'm doing. So I seasoned it with some allspice. Believe it or not, I seasoned it a little with a little bit of this Jamaican jerk seasoning because I think this is very mild. This needs help. To someone that really likes jerk chicken, to casual people that just eat it, this will be fine. But if you want really hot stuff, this needs help. So for you guys, they will be fine, but for me, no. I added some garlic. I added some red crushed peppers. I didn't have Scotch bonnet. I would have put that in there. And I even put this in there. I don't know why I like this hot sauce so much, but I do. So did that. Let it marinate for an hour. So that's where we're at. So I'm going to pressure cook this with some rice, and then I'm going to air crisp it. Before I air crisp it, I'm going to brush some of this stuff on it and then air crisp it. It should be fantastic. Make sure you spritz your plantains with oil on both sides, as well as hit the inner pot as well. I just hit it with some salt. Alright guys, about 4.5 minutes have went by, and you see how they're looking. Now of course they come out the best when you air fry them, but I want to sear them and see how they came out. And this ain't bad. Alright guys, so this is one of my pots from my pot, and we're just going to use one pot today. I'm going to be using Uncle Ben's rice today. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 cup. And I'm going to do 1 cup of water as well. I know guys, I'm going overboard tonight, I know. Red chips. Of course, if you don't like hot, please skip that step because you ain't ready. And now for some Caribbean flavoring, of course, of my rice, I'm going to add some allspice. That should be enough, not too much. I don't recommend this, but I want to finish this red onion up, so I'm going to chop up and put in there. You could put a white or yellow onion. That's typically what people use in Caribbean rice and peas. But hey, we're having fun. You know what? Just to keep everything uniform, I'm going to put a dab of that in there too. It's almost done. Come on. Yeah, that's good enough. And now I am going to kind of mix this up. I have one more thing I'm going to add. This is going to be fantastic, guys. Okay. I'm going to add some dark kidney beans. And believe it or not, I'm going to add some of the oil from this, about half of it, with all the beans. And that's going to give it some nice color in the rice, believe it or not. That's a duck style trick. Alright, so we'll go ahead and dump that in. Like I said, I eyeballed it. I don't know if I did half, but in my assumption, I drained half of the oil out. You definitely don't need all of the oil, but some of the oil will help. Alright, I'm just spacing it out. This should be good. Remember, we're doing 1 cup of rice. Oh, that looks fantastic already. Smells awesome. Alright, let me put my cover on that. The only reason why I'm putting the cover on this is because, you know, I'll be pressure cooking the chicken and the rice. So the chicken will be on top, and any drippings, you'll just hit this instead of falling into my rice. Some of you might think that's cool, but I don't. Alright guys, let's get 1.5 cups of water in here. Today I'm going to do a rack on rack. So I'm going to put this rack, this came from one of my pressure cookers. I don't know which one, but let's put that in there. Then I'm going to put my rice in there, in the pot. And then, alright guys, so now I got my Foodi rack on top of that. I call that rack on rack, y'all. I'm going to put my chicken in. I'm hoping all of it can fit. If not, that's fine. We'll make what we can make. Because all I'm going to eat tonight is 2 pieces anyway. So if we can't do all of them, I think we can. If I position this down, I can squeeze one on the top. And the great thing about it is, oh, sorry, you can't see it fully. I'm going to air fry it just like this when it's done. I'm going to base it with the jerk barbecue, you know, each side at a time, and just air crisp it maybe 5 minutes at a time. I don't know. We'll take it from there. But anyway, let's get pressure cooking. Alright guys, let's make sure my valve is on seal, which it is. Alright, so we want to go pressure, always high for me. I've never did low yet. So I'm going to do, what am I going to do? Oh yeah, I'm going to do 10 minutes and a 10-minute NPR. Normally for rice I do 7 minutes, but because I'm adding all that stuff, onions and beans, I'll probably give it some extra time. Well, just actually 3 minutes, because like I said, I do Uncle Ben's or jasmine rice, 7 minutes and a 10-minute NPR by itself. So, and this will give the chicken the chicken should be just about done or done. But certainly when we air crisp it for 5 minutes aside, that definitely, even if it's not done, that will be enough, you know, for it to be finished. But because it's jerk, we want to air crisp it till it look burnt almost. That's how jerk's supposed to look, if you didn't know. Alright, I'll be back when it comes to pressure. One thing about when things are coming to pressure, you get to smell early. Phenomenal smells coming out. Man, it smells fantastic already. Alright, we're almost there.
8 minutes, starting now.
Alright, we just came to pressure, so I'll be back in 10 minutes. I set my my timer for 8 minutes because usually, you guys don't know, but times like this, I go back in my living room and chill on the phone. I'll be in my Facebook groups while the video is going. Well, I'll turn off my camera or whatever, but I just wanted to let you know that. So that's why I set my timer a little bit ahead of time, so I know to come back in and finish the video. Just inside tips for my subscribers. Alright guys, and we're going to let it natural pressure release for 10 minutes. So it's going to start counting up now. So I'll be back in 10 minutes. We'll release the pressure and we'll take the rice out, put the chicken back in the same rack, and base it with the spicy Jamaican jerk barbecue sauce and air crisp it until it looks burnt. Alright guys, we are at 10 minutes, so I'm going to shut it off, release my pressure, not much there. Okay, so my chicken, yeah, so if I were to do this again, I would definitely do maybe a 5-minute NPR. The chicken, look at it. It's busting off the bone almost, which is good. It's a good thing. You know they're going to be nice and tender. My seasoning stuck on there pretty good, which is awesome. Alright, so let's get this out. Remember I told you about the oil dripping? See that there? But, yeah, I'll get this off. That looks nice. Alright, let's get that out. Alright guys, still a little hot, so let's give it a mix and see. Oh, perfect. Look at that, y'all. Come on now. This is perfect. Now I'm going to add some salt to taste. Notice I didn't add any salt. I like to add salt to my rice after, because every time I do it beforehand, it doesn't, it's never enough anyway. So I'm like, why waste my time? That's perfect, guys. Since I have an extra 8-quart inner pot, I'm gonna cheat. Alright, let's get this chicken back in there, and we're going to base it with our sauce. We could have did that beforehand. I'm just gonna do it in there. I don't get my island all messy. Okay, I took a little quick taste of it. It's sweet. I tasted jerk. It's not as spicy, so I'm glad I heated up my chicken with you know, some spice prior. But I don't know. Probably when you marinate it, it would taste better. But this is one of those. This sauce, it has that kick like way at the end, like maybe you start feeling a bite like 5 seconds after. But we'll see when we put it on though. It tastes really good though. I tasted jerk, tasted barbecue. It has a bite about 5 seconds after. Pretty cool. Now I promise you guys, when we're done, this chicken is going to look fantastic. I know it doesn't look that great now, but when we get done, it's going to look great. Now guys, you can just air fry this, you know, from start to finish. I just wanted to utilize, since I wanted to make the rice the way I did, I figured I'd throw the, you know, the drumsticks in there and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So the advantage of doing it this way, I don't have to air fry. This is definitely 5 minutes aside for sure, or 4 minutes. I'll check it at 4. I'm gonna blast it at 400 degrees. Because this is done right now. This chicken is done. So I'm just trying to give it that burnt look. But for my rice, we actually needed to do the 10 minutes and 10 minutes NPR because the rice is perfect. I don't see myself cutting time with that and it coming out as perfect as it did. So I mean, maybe next time I'll do it with thighs, because thighs take a little longer to cook anyway. So maybe that would be better off with this style. Who knows? But we're just having fun experimenting. I'm just doing it in front of you. All right. Let's hit air crisp. We want to do 400. I'm going to go ahead and do 5 minutes. Yeah. Set timer for 4 minutes.
4 minutes, starting now.
Alright guys, I actually added an extra 2 minutes to it. So it should be where I want it to be now. Let's see. Yeah. That's what I want. So I'm going to flip them over, base that side, and probably do another 5 minutes, because remember when you're air crisping, it's cooking both sides. Of course, the top side gets more. The bottom side gets a little too, so it shouldn't take 7 minutes for the other side to look like this, is what I'm saying. Alright, let me flip them. Alright, this is what the other side looks like. Looking good. So like I said, I'm just gonna put some of this sauce, marinade, whatever you call it, on there. For another 5 minutes. I'm gonna make well, I'll show you what else I'm gonna do when it's done. Well, it's almost time. I'm starving, guys. This smells fantastic, by the way, guys. It smells fan-freaking-tastic. And I always want to do something like this because I just wanted to have fun with it and see if it would work or not. But that rice, you know, I call it Jafaican rice and peas because that's not traditionally how you make it, but it tastes sort of the same. So it's pretty cool. But anyway, all right, so let's do 5 more minutes and I'll be back. All right, guys. You should be done now. 5 minutes have passed. So let's see what we got. Yep. That's how I like them. Just like that. Y'all smell that? Now that smells like some jerk chicken right there. Shout out to my Kitchen Gadgets group on Facebook one time. Y'all saw the paper dispenser go down and up, so you already know what that means. Take a look at this, y'all. French dressing, that's my favorite dressing, ladies. French dressing. Then I guess Italian. Alright, anyway. First, we want to try some of this chicken out. Y'all take a bite first. You got it? Alright. Oh yeah. Yes. This is the spice I was looking for. It's hot, but it's good. Plenty of flavor in here, guys. Tender, juicy, spicy. I gotta take another bite. It's too good. It's just too good. Just too good. Try one of these plantains real quick, or plantains as you may call it. Now, air frying this, air crisping, air frying, whatever would be the best. Oh, that pepper's kicking in. Woo, the pepper's kicking in. Okay. But I want to sear it. Came out pretty good. Let's try it. You first. You got it? Tastes good. Tastes good. Alright. Shout out to my moms if she's watching. She approved of my Jafaican rice. Have some of my Jafaican rice, y'all. Your neighbors and your family wouldn't even know how much of a shortcut you took to make this. Got it? Perfect. Y'all gotta try that out. You like Caribbean food? Try that rice out. You'll blow your mind. You'll be like, wow. Alright, have some salad with me. I have a tomato that fell. Grab that. It's just too good. Very good, guys. This sauce is good. But I would say, I mean, you can probably do this yourself. Make this sauce if you had some baby rays and some jerk powder. Mix it together and taste it to your liking. And the key with jerk chicken, which I didn't do, but that's why I over season, is marinating your chicken. So you need to marinate overnight in the jerk seasoning. Whether you make it from scratch or you buy something like this, whatever. That's the best because you need all that marinade to get into the chicken, to the bone. That's for the best authentic taste. But if you can't, like me, then you can just over season it. And my mouth is still burning, by the way. But it tastes absolutely fantastic, guys. So definitely try it out. Anywho, let's wrap this up. I'll leave a link in the description to my Ninja Foodi Nation group. We just hit 24,000 members the other day. If you are thinking about getting a foodie, or if you have a foodie, come in and share your recipes. Or if you don't, do a search and get recipes. Because we're good like that. But that's all I got. If you got an Instagram, look me up, Cooking with Doug. And on Instagram, Ninja Foodi Nation. I have two things on Instagram, so definitely check both of them out. I'll leave a link in the description also to a playlist of my videos. I think I have over 50 Ninja Foodi videos, right? So from when I got my Ninja Foodi, which was like September 2nd to now. So I'll leave a playlist for that. Definitely check that out. And I'll leave a link to my Amazon store. And basically, that's just basically all my gadgets, most of my gadgets and accessories and some spices that I use. So definitely check that out. If you click and buy anything from there, that'll help me out. Amazon gives me a little small percentage, but every bit helps, right? And I use that for my giveaways and stuff. And stay tuned. This weekend, check me out. I'll be having a giveaway on my 60,000 subs giveaway. I don't have 60,000 today, but I'm sure by Friday I will. So Sunday, I'll be going live there, so definitely check me out. But enough of that. Hit like if you like it. Remember to subscribe. And if anything, thanks for just even looking at my video, y'all. It's Cooking with Doug.